everybody. I'm Empress, neighborhood's favorite conjure lady, and we are here. Let me go ahead and get some people in so y'all can see what we got going on. So today, I always go to the graveyard to give my offerings. I always go to the graveyard to give certain things and to have just like conversations with them, the Getty, because that's my family. The Getty is in my court. Also Dembalawido. So I'm kind of in between both when it comes to life and death, which explains a lot about me spiritually and a lot about me just in a whole. So I wanted to show y'all some stuff that I was bringing along. Hey sis, a lot of as a conjure woman, as someone that loves learning about voodoo and things like that and practicing it, I always want y'all to be aware of what's happening and so y'all can learn how to do stuff, right? So, ooh, too hot. So, I'm gonna show y'all a couple things that I've already collected as we go into our offering. Now, I've done stuff for people and I don't tell them what it is until after, and then I show them like, this is what I wrote down, and they like, you wrote this shit down, write this down. So a couple things. One thing that I'm always going to keep is my book. This is my baby. This is where your petitions will be written in. This book has carried me through. On top of this book carrying me through, and y'all, I'm about to get my car service. That's why I need to watch food or if y'all looking at it. Hold on. Mika. My sister Mika. So this is my book. I advise everybody to go get one of these. This is made out of real paper. I love it. I will rip pages out. This is where your petitions are going to be. Okay. I have petitions for a lot of people. Now, once I do the petition, you have to believe that it's going to happen, that it's gone. Okay. Now we went to the humidor, to the cigar. We got the cigars. Okay. And this is, if you want to send a donation, you can. If you don't, or you're not called to, you don't have to. That does not stop me from including you in this and writing out what you need taken care of, because sometimes you may not have money. You may have to get some shit done. You get what I'm saying? And then over here, we have the offerings for them. So when I go to the graveyard and I get some change, I got some change and stuff like that. When I go to the graveyard, this is pretty much what's happening. What I will do, because the Ghede love cigars, they love tobacco. I got one for me. And because I'll smoke while I sit out there with them. And I just sit there. I have a good time. I don't really rush my time with the Ghede. And at the this is where we be at. Okay. So I got not stank coochie. So we got one for Man Bridget, one for Lord Nebo Ghede, one for Baron, and then one I'll just sit out there and kind of rest and smoke myself. I like a groovy blue. their and then I'm gonna put y'all up on game about Lord Nebo Ghede and actually about Beran, something that people do not really know. So when you are giving your offering, learn what they like. Learn what they like. Y'all get this episode 1. And by learning what they like, vodka is going to be for Baron Samedi, Baron LaClemenal, and Baron LaCroix. Baron LaCroix is going to get stuff done very quickly. Baron LaClemenal was the first person to unalive somebody. He has a very fierce energy. It can be vicious sometimes, but he is the one who is going to help you in court cases, because the way that they did him, he don't like it, the judicial system. So he understands the spiritual judicial system. So this is for Baron. Baron is a vodka person. The energy of Baron, yeah, he gonna get with the rum. He like the rum, but this right here is going to be like, oh, so you took some time to really get to know me, okay? Now, this is rum too, because he will drink rum. So I got these for me, the horchatas. This is what I like. I love cream liqueur. That's my thing. So I got these for me. And then I got this from Maman Brigitte, because she is the rum gal. She loves rum. She is going to, you could put some red pepper flakes in here if you would like. Today, I'm just going in just like this, and she understands. She knows me very, very well. And then I have another one for her as well. And then I got another vodka for Lord Nebo Ghede. Lord Nebo Ghede also likes gin. He also loves gin. So I'll probably stop at like another store and get me a little thing of Seagram's gin. I usually get the glass one, and I'll just pour it out and be like, Lord Nebo Ghede, this is your thing. So your petitions will go in here. Cigars will get laid out. I'll pray, and then I'll have my 2 drinks while we sit and we relax. But I wanted y'all to really know, when you are giving the offering, it's not really about the cost of it, because they understand. Like, they know what the enemy, which is the Matrix, has done to hold up the indigenous people's money. They know that. So they like, the fact that you even taking the time out, because it's bigger than the price of some shit, okay? It's bigger than the price. You dig what I'm saying? The price of something is you can go spend $400 every week on Baron Samedi and Maman Bridget, and they still won't do a damn thing for you. They still won't do nothing for you. If they feel like you spending that money, Mr. Cole, all that damn Holland. This is the most Holland's damn car I ever had. That you can spend $400 on the Ghede, and they won't do shit for you. It's what's in here, because what the Ghede represents is skeletons. They don't even have organs, so they like, we don't even eat. We don't even require you to give us food. Like, they are the most helpful in the voodoo wilds that you will find. The most helpful. And with them being the most helpful, they require the least. But the more you get to know them, like one time, I'm gonna tell y'all this story. One time, I was buying him cigarillos, Baron Samedi cigarillos, and my money was increasing. All the stuff was going on, and I had in my sleepscape when I went to sleep. I when I went to sleep, I literally. Oh, Jay, I thought that was you. I see you. I had a dream that I heard him walking down the hallway, and you could hear the bottom of his shoe going clip, clip, clip. And in my sleepscape, I saw Baron Samedi come to me. And Baron Samedi came to me, and he took his shoe, threw out the cigarillo, and he stepped on the cigarillo. And it broke in half. Y'all tell me why I woke up. True story. Tell me why I woke up and on my altar beside the bed, the cigarillo that I had propped up was on the floor, split in half. And he said, give me the type of cigar that I smoke, because I don't even know what this shit is. And I said, huh? He said, what the hell is a cigarillo? You got to think, Baron been around for a long time. And he will talk that shit. And he was like, I don't smoke them shits. I just took that because I thought, you know what I'm saying? You was trying to learn me. You know me. And I was like, yeah. He was like, get me a cigar. He did. I told that story. When I tell y'all, every time I tell that story, people be laughing. But that's really, literally, Harmony will tell y'all, like, no, I know where my mama put them cigarillos in. There was no way that it could have fell off. He literally, basically picked it up, threw it down, and stepped on it. And then told me, oh, so I'm doing all this, and I don't even know what this type of shit is. Like, he really liked them big cigar smokes, because when you encounter Baron Samedi, his energy is so intense. And I tell anybody, you know you encountering Baron Samedi when you scared. When your first time, you like, oh, something feel eerie. Because that's how big and bold he is. Like, he's real bold and like suave. Like, what's up? What's up? So, he didn't want that shit. He did not want that shit. Just like man, Bridget laughed at me because she kept having me take a shot. And when she was having me take a shot of the 21 peppers habaneros that I put into the rum, it would make my stomach hurt. And I was like, ooh, man. She was like that. She was laughing like, girl, I ain't gonna keep making you do that. You gotta drink the ball. You gotta drink the ball. I was like, ooh, girl, my stomach hurt. I feel like I'm about to throw that shit back up. She was like, weak ass. Like, that's how they be, like, weak ass. So, you gotta learn them just like you would learn your friends, your family, your teammates, whatever the case may be, your spouse. You just gotta learn them. So, I don't mind, like, as I'm going, and they'll tell you I go to the graveyard a lot, baby. So this is mine, and I got them quorums, and they'll tell you like, what is that? I just want a cigar. I just want a cigar. That's all I want. Is a cigar. And it's not like I said, the fact that you got to think about them. People are miscalculate them all the time and misjudge them. You have to think, if I go out of my, like how the Ghede look at you getting stuff like this, they like, you took time out of your day. You went to the store, spent money, searched things that we like. They watching you. They in the store with you. Literally, most of the time, if you are getting guided that much, they work with you and they like, this shit is amazing. She really love us. And it's like, maybe I could get them this one. Maybe he like that. Baron won't like that. Maybe Bridget like it, but Baron. And it's like, every time the Ghede mount me, every time I encounter someone deceased or the Ghede, I get really sleepy, or my stomach get the light bubble. Oh, Toya, you wasn't oh, he like Baron like black. Listen, thank you for bringing it up, because listen to me, I went to Coffee Underground. I went to a graveyard, and I was gonna go to the graveyard. I was like, well, damn, I'll stop at Sphinx and get him some coffee. And that man said, oh, so you sat in here and you had you a Mexican mocha, but you can't go up there and get me a all black coffee. He want all black coffee. All black coffee. No sugar, no cream. All black coffee. So I took, can I get a large, please? Can I get a large? I put that top on. Thank you so much. I went to that graveyard, and I said, where am I taking it to? He said, take when I tell you to stop. And it was this big tomb, because this is like one of the biggest graveyards in Greenwood. This big tomb. I said, over there? He said, nope, not over there. And I said, where you at, man? This graveyard is big as shit, y'all. It's so big. Pretty as fuck. It's so pretty that one of the people who got buried there got crystals put all over her thing, but it's like, it's in downtown Greenwood. And he goes, I'm sitting right here. I said, right where? It was a tree. And the tree had black steel crosses all around it. And he said, I'm right here. And I said, where? He said, I'm right here. And she put it down here because they cutting the grass. I don't want grass in my shit. And I said, put it where? He said, in there. Y'all, I walked around the tree. The tree done grew up, but it was a hole, like a cubby inside the tree. And I said, oh, in here. He was like, I'm right here. He's like, I'm gonna go in there and get it. But they cutting the grass and stuff and all of that. So I literally took it and I set it in there, put some coins on it, and I was just like, thank you so much for all that you do. Da, da, da. He was like, all right, now go ahead, get up out of here. I said, okay. So as I'm leaving the graveyard, I had to go all the way back down, walk all the way back up the sidewalk, come all the way back at the crossroads. It was an old man with a dog, and the dog was so mad at him. And he said, hey, sweet thing, how you doing? I said, I am doing great. Look at you. I said, an old man and his dog, Big Papa, sitting at the crossroads. He said, you better know it. The dog came up, spoke to me. I was on the phone with my guy. And I said, look at Papa's leg. But he said, watch out now. And I petted the dog, and the dog went on. That's how you know they really... So it don't take much, because they looking at it like you literally took time out of your day to care about what we care about. So I got you. So I'm going to the graveyard. I'm about to go to the graveyard. I got the stuff, coins. Oh, and look at this that I got from work, because y'all know I'm a wine supervisor now. It keep breaking, but this is what I keep in my car to represent them. Alright. My man said he gonna fix it for me. I wanted this in particular. So this is how this will work. It's already got a coin in there. And I'm just showing y'all how I'm going to do the offering. And then I'll put the petitions and I'll carry like this. That's how it goes. So. Girl, I'll teach you. I be wanting y'all to know shit, okay? Yep. Yep. And I'm gonna tell you something. When I tell you the amount of I got you, like that. I got you. I got you. Whatever you want, they like, I got you. They will tell you, you know, if I give you that, this gonna happen. Cause one thing that we gonna do, we gonna be all right as long as we keep the Ghede. Cause the Ghede is what's gonna save the indigenous people. The Ghede is going to save you. Some of y'all need to be calling on Lama Dama because she get it active. Some of y'all need to be calling on the Ghede. Everybody who indigenous needs to be in touch with the Ghede because that's who gets you over to your ancestors too. All right. I hope y'all learned something in this 20 minutes. It's always an honor. Like I said, if y'all, it's just donation based. If y'all send something, if y'all decide to send something, they guide you to send something. It's donation based. I'm about to write the petitions. Oh, yo, Lama Dama don't play. And that's a group of women. Lama Dama is a group of women who was enslaved. I'm going to do something on them too. So y'all can know. Because Lama Dama be like, if I'm working with you, you better not eat no fast food. I need you to cook. Yeah, I love Lama Dama. So, listen, I'm Empress A and Empress favorite conjurator. Today, I'm going to the graveyard. I was instructed to open up and help y'all. So if y'all want to send a donation, great. If not, just send me what you need petitioned. And this is for people who already are in contact with me. So if you ain't got my contact information, this is only designated for a few. Because the Ghede is very selective, even though they kind of like. So, listen, I love y'all. Life is good, and the goodness of life we shall always enjoy. I'm Empress A and Empress favorite conjure lady.